Francis, you were obviously very emotional at the end there. I mean, when you look back 10 years, 15 years, what does it mean to you to be in the quarterfinals of Slam?
I mean, yeah, like, it's crazy, man. And obviously, you know, if you guys know anything about me, you know, the story in tennis was, I mean, obviously it wasn't a normal tennis story, right? So, yeah, you know, the beginning of my career was definitely, you know, I was playing for them and you know, trying to do everything, you know, for my family. And, you know, obviously now I put them in a great place, and, you know, now I'm trying to do it for me.
Francis, happy birthday. You actually talked about changing your life and the family's life, but can you give us a little bit of how that's changed? Have they moved, or like what's going on?
So I was in 17 in March. So, you know, bought a house there, bought a house in Maryland. You know, for my mom, and my dad's in an apartment in Orlando. So yeah, that was big. Just getting us out of, you know, just put us in better situations, and I was able to do stuff like that, and yeah, you know, at the beginning that was just my goal, you know, just as a kid, you know, I didn't want to go to college route. I knew that from a young age, and you know, I wanted it, and I'm doing
it. You had a few chats with the trainer during the match today. I was just wondering, what were they about?
Just trying to stay alive, man. Trying to stay alive.
What is this? Have you had time to sort of stop and appreciate this ride as it's been going? I mean, have you been able to stop and appreciate this ride as it's been going on? I mean, you have a day off between matches, so maybe let things sink in, because it's a lot of uncharted territory for you. But you don't seem too overwhelmed by it, at least on court during the matches.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Saw LeBron comment on that ESPN thing and talking about the silencer, and you know, I just all my phone's blowing up. I can barely use it. Yeah, you know, it's just what you dream about. You know, I told, you know, my coach Zach Evan and my agent, you know, Alex O'Haley, that, you know, 2019 I'm gonna pop off. You know, there's no reason why I can't, you know, do these things, and I didn't think it was gonna happen right away, but this is unbelievable, man.
Can you take it back or to the match? Speaking to the match itself, second set, the set points down. Can you take us into your mindset at the time in that tiebreaker when you were facing that?
Yeah, I was like, well, that's good. Played terrible breaker, one set all. Came up with a good serve, good forehand. I forget what happened at 6-4, but yeah, you know, 6-5 hit a horrendous approach, but luckily it went in. And then he shanked the backhand. I actually thought it went in, but the crowd was just screaming, so I had no idea what happened. I didn't know if there was space or not, because I turned my head quite late, and I saw he was pissed, so I was like, okay, it must be 6-0. Yeah, he got a little heavy-handed, gave me a double fault, and I was like, I'm taking this. I'm going to run with it. And then, yeah, third set, you know, I had the break, but, you know, I was starting to feel my body, you know, but he played a good game to break me. And then, you know, I was, after that, as he asked me, while I was talking to the trainer, I was trying to stay alive. You know, I was down to pickle juice, having that like Kool-Aid, just trying to get that done. And yeah, it was lucky for me.
Literally pickle juice?
I'm talking straight up. Straight up. Gets down in it. Tastes terrible. Feeling terrible right now, man.
You spoke about your family and your background a little bit. Have you heard from people in Sierra Leone? Have you gone there? What are your thoughts about?
Yeah, I posted a picture there yesterday, or today actually, this morning. Went a little of a pic of me and my bro when we went there when we were about 7 or 8. Haven't been there since. Yeah, my mom was probably getting a bunch of messages from people from Sierra Leone. Obviously, she reaches out to them quite a lot. Ton of my aunts and uncles, you know, texting me on the WhatsApp, you know, talking about a great job and you know, all this. And yeah, no, it's crazy, man. It's just, I don't even know what to say to you guys. It's just crazy.
Sorry, maybe I ought to know this, but you mentioned LeBron a minute ago, is that right?
Yeah, LeBron James. Yeah.
Did he come on a show and talk about tennis? Is that?
No, don't get that excited. No, don't get that excited. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't like that. Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. But no, it was like, I don't know if you saw. ESPN put a pretty cool pic of me and him. Video of us doing his celebration, and then the caption was like, who did it better, and then he commented on that on Instagram. The silencer, the video said silencer, and he commented silencer and put a crown and 2 muscle emojis, and I was like, dude, this is. So I was like, clearly he knows who I am now. So I was like, that's just crazy.
Is he a hero of yours?
He's a hero of everybody. I hope. We're talking about LeBron James. This guy's. I'm a massive basketball fan, so I can talk about it for ages. I don't even want to waste y'all time. But he's one of my favorite players in the NBA, and what he does just outside of basketball is unbelievable.
You said you find your phone blowing up and the LeBron thing. Are you actually looking at it and searching for it, or trying to stay away from your phone?
I love my phone, so you know what I'm saying. That's life now. So yeah, I'm always on it. But yeah, I'm letting a lot of messages go. Only messaging the people that that you rock with each and every day. All the other messages, they can wait. But people, the core people that you ride with, that will text you when you started a trip and you didn't win a tennis match, or those are the people you reply to. Not the people talking about, oh my God, it's been so long. You're in the quarterfinals or Grand Slam. But you got those people, and those are the people you answer to first, and everybody else can wait.
And also, with your upbringing, I'm sure you saw, when you're growing up, I'm sure you saw a lot of people who had conventional upbringings and who you probably had every reason to believe that you wouldn't make it. Why do you think that it was you and not them? You understand?
Hold on, say that again. You whispering, man.
When you were younger, and you said you didn't have a conventional tennis upbringing, and I'm sure you saw many people who had money, had resources.
Yeah. Obviously, my academy, a ton of wealthy guys. You got cats rolling in there, with chauffeurs and all that. But look, again, it's, I'm not saying you can't make it if you grew up from a wealthy situation, because a ton of people have. But obviously, that gave me an incentive, a reason to give, a reason to, work every day and understand why you do it. Obviously, it's how bad do you really want to be successful, essentially. It's like what does that really mean to you? Why are you doing it? Because obviously, you make money and then what? But if there's actually something that is more to you, it's easier to get in the gym and do it each and every day.
So you're still in this tournament. You got Nadal next in the quarters. I'm just curious what you make of that matchup and that opportunity, and also just if you've had any logistical issues having to rebook hotel, rebook flights, things like that, if you're outstaying your expectations here.
Yeah, I don't know when. How long y'all booked me in? So I guess they thought I was going deep too. I don't know how long they booked me, but yeah, I guess they thought I was going in deep too. So, but yeah, I'm so excited to play Rafa. It's we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some long rallies. I hope I can play on Laver. That would be cool. I guess all the matches are on Laver now, right? Yeah, so yeah, that's just an honor to play on that court. Obviously, playing Laver Cup a couple times, getting to know Rod a little bit, and obviously he'll be there. So play the honor with him and playing arguably one of the greatest tennis players of all time, and let's just have some fun out there.
What did you learn when you traveled in Sierra Leone with your brother and your mother when you were a child?
Yeah, I was with them, yeah.
What did you learn during this trip?
Well, they, it was more my pops who wanted me to go there. Thought I was getting spoiled. They said, you need to learn something, get you cultured. Came back definitely thinking different. Came back appreciating everything. It definitely wasn't, could be talking about me and Frank over there, like, oh, people making fun of us for wearing Pikachu shirts to play tennis, holes in our shoes, and he's like, you guys just don't even understand. Like, you guys got American passports, and you guys got an opportunity to do something great. Go and do it. So after that, put things in perspective for me, and I ain't never act spoiled ever again.
So, Grigor was feeling confident. You guys started the fourth, and it seems that you were struggling a little bit physically. You made more mistakes, but then you had a second life at the end. So, did you feel that he was being more conservative with the shots, and you tried to be more aggressive? What went on in your mind at that point to close up the match so the way you did?
No, man. I don't think he got conservative at all. He's moving me a lot. It was annoying, man. Yeah, he was slicing down the line. He was changing direction quite a lot. I just kept digging. I was like, man, just keep putting holding pressure. You'll get a look. I mean, he's got a good serve, but he doesn't have like a Karlovic or Isner where it's gonna keep coming. I mean, we'll have a game where he'll give you a couple seconds, go and lean and try to make something happen with that. And I just try to keep holding and that 4-3 game holding in the fourth was huge. I don't even know how long that duration of the game was, but that was a huge hold for me. And I knew I was going to get a look, and I didn't want to get to another breaker because, anything can happen in a breaker.
Take 2 more questions.
So you carry yourself with a certain swagger out there on the court. And I'm wondering, you mentioned the NBA before and how much you love it. Do you pattern yourself at all in terms of your confidence on NBA players? I mean, aside from LeBron, or just the way that you approach the game in that confident kind of way?
It's funny. People say that. I mean, I just got that kind of walk. I just always walk like that. Always walk on my toes, and it seems like there's like a swagger to it. But that's just how I really like walk and carry myself. My pops always said, kind of, carry yourself with some confidence always, on and off court, whatever you're doing. That's just. He just always taught me that, and that's kind of just why I do it. But definitely, people can feel it on the other side of the court. I believe, once you start, going like this, and people, your opponent can feed that and get energy from that and kind of run with it. So.
Last question.
You had 2 very interesting experiences, so to speak, this fall. There was that really tough loss in Davis Cup that had to be really rough, and then sort of a fun experience with Laver Cup. Could you talk about how those 2 experiences affected you and your game? Did it advance you in a way? Yeah,
it was a quick turnaround. If I could do it again, I'd probably obviously, although how much I love Laver Cup, it was I probably should have taken that off. And I was playing Grigor. I was done. I was done, not really physically, but emotionally. Obviously, having something like that, you're putting everything on the line for your country. You come up short, and then you got to play against a guy with that caliber indoors on a hard court in like a matter of days. So, Laver Cup is a hell of an event. It's a great event. I mean, they treat us like kings there. But in Davis Cup, it still hurts, honestly. I haven't looked at Boylen the same again. I can't wait to see him. Can't wait to see him cross the net. I'm going to come in I'm going to be on him like white on rice. He ain't getting no highs, no nothing until I beat him. So that's pretty much it.